Hey Carla, this is Michael McGuire. I've put together this video for you. I think this would be a faster way of teaching you how to do this within Audacity. I should give you the disclaimer that I don't know Audacity. I've been using it now for about 4 minutes, and it is extremely unconventional as far as an audio editing tool. Um, I would recommend if you do have the money, if you have a Mac, I would highly recommend using something like GarageBand, just because it is very intuitive and very conventional. This is absolutely not conventional at all. The keystrokes are totally different. What would normally be a zoom in, zoom out, in some programs, the keystrokes completely different, as I said before. But anyway, I'm going to give you just a really brief tutorial on this. Basically, what I did here was I have two tracks. I have a vocal track and I have a music track here. And what you see four tracks, individual tracks, because these are stereo tracks. You have a left side and a right side, left side and a right side on the music. Um, what I've done here is I've taken some audio files that are MP3 files, and it will import MP3 files, which is good and convenient. So I pick out a track here, and I just simply drag and drop this into the program, and it loads it up. Okay. Um, I already have the two files that I need, and I was just doing this just to show you how the drag and drop works in this program. So I'll go ahead and delete this one. X will delete the track. So I have my vocal track. I don't know if you can hear this very well.
Star, the producer of this fantastic young gospel group called the Five Young Men. This album was dedicated to a great musician, friend, and wonderful man.
Alright, so that's the vocal track. If you click solo, it's only going to play the one track, and it's going to ghost out the other track. So just for sample purposes, I'm playing the music. And let's say right about here, I want the vocals to come in. Alright? So right there, I can take this off solo. And this tool right here, in other programs, it's called the Move tool. For whatever reason, it's called the Time Shift tool. Here, I click on that, and this allows me to drag the track back and forth. I can see where the waveform is going to begin for the vocal track. So let's say I want it to begin right there. If I select the zoom tool here, I can zoom in and I can find more precisely where that point is that I want the vocals to come in. Let's say right about right there. Right about here is where I want the vocals to come in. So I'm going to move it to that area.
Hi everybody, I'm Maurice Starr, the producer of this fantastic young gospel group called the Five Young Men.
Okay, so I like where it starts, but what I don't like is how the volume doesn't change. I don't want the vocals to be competing with the music. The music should be in the background at that point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip down the music to, let's say, 60%. In order to do that, you would use this envelope tool. Again, another unconventional name for it. But before I do that, I want to zoom in a little bit more to get just a little bit more precise. And I'm going to select this envelope tool again, create what's called a keyframe. Let's say I want the music to start fading down right here, and by the time it gets to the vocal track, I want it to be at 60%. So I create another keyframe, and I click and I pull it down. So from here, as you can see from here, it goes from 100%, it hits that keyframe, and then begins to drop down to 70%. So let's see how it sounds.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody, I'm Maurice Starr.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Fantastic.
That sounds a lot better. I could, if I want to pull it down some more, I can do that. I can grab it and drag it. I could even drag it to 0, so it goes to completely silent.
Hi everybody, I'm Maurice Starr.
Okay, but I don't want to do that. I want to duck the audio down.
Hi everybody, I'm Maurice Starr, the producer of this fantastic young gospel group called the Five Young Men.
Okay, so it will stay consistently like that the entire time. Let's say at the end of my program I want it to go back to 100%. Okay, so I would just move to the end. I see here where the vocals are completed. So I'll zoom into that area and I'll do exactly what I did before, but in reverse. So the vocals fade out here. I want this to go from 70%, like I had it before, to back to full, back to like 100%. Okay, I'm not going to play this, but you get the point here. Basically, I'm setting keyframes. It's going from 70% to 100%. The music's fading back in at full. This is, if I zoom out here, you can see what the full program looks like. Again, I set 2 keyframes here, 2 keyframes here. Music goes from 100%, ducks down to about 70%. You can't really tell with this program, and stays consistent the whole time, and then comes back to 100%. The music is not competing with the vocal track. There may be some points where the music gets a little bit louder, let's say here in this section, and if I want to dip it down a little bit more, I can do that. Creates a couple more keyframes, and then just dip it down a little bit more, and we're good to go. Okay? I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, let me know. All right, take care.